Start. The main purpose of the United Nations is to build up a world without war, a world based on the cooperation of nations and peoples. Stop. It is merely a world where war is kept in check by a balancing of armed forces. Stop. It is much deeper than that. Stop. It is a world from which the major causes of war have been removed and social structures built up which further peaceful cooperation within a nation as well as between nations. Stop. In the preamble of the Constitution of the UNESCO, it is stated that war begins in the minds of men. Stop. That is essentially true, and ultimately it is necessary to bring about the change in our minds and to remove fears and apprehensions, hatreds, and suspicion. Stop. Disarmament is a part of this process, for it will create an atmosphere of cooperation. Stop. But it is only a step towards our objective, a part of the larger efforts to rid the world of war and the causes of war. Stop. Stanza. In the present context, however, disarmament assumes a very special importance for us, overriding all other issues. Stop. For many years past, there have been talks on disarmament, and some progress has undoubtedly been made in so far as the plans and proposals are concerned. Stop. Still, we find that the race of armaments continues, as also the efforts to invent even more powerful engines of destruction. Stop. If even a small part of these efforts was directed to the search for peace, probably the problem of disarmament would have been solved by this time. Stop. Stanza. Apart from the moral imperative of peace, every practical consideration leads us to that conclusion. Stop. For as everyone knows, the choice today in this nuclear age is one of utter and destruction of civilization, or of some way to have peaceful coexistence between nations. Stop. There is no middle way. Stop. If war is an abomination and an ultimate crime which has to be avoided, we must fashion our minds and policies accordingly. Stop. There may be risks, but the greatest risk is to allow the present dangerous drift to continue. Stop. In order to achieve peace, we have to develop a climate of peace and tolerance, and to avoid speech and action which tend to increase fear and hatred. And at the present, it may not be possible to reach full disarmament in one step, though every step would be conditioned to that end. Stop.